I felt that the retirees, and continue to believe that the retirees are a tremendously important resource that have not been fully tapped. We weren't going to be able to protect what we had and to further our goals if we weren't, as retirees, as active. When I started teaching, they called us professionals. They treated us like children and they paid us like indentured servants. In 1970, I became a union member of the Red Hook Faculty Association and continue to do that to this day. In the early 80s, I became president. I was aware of the importance of having a voice in Albany, and so I took up that banner. From 1982 or thereabouts till 2014, I was the Vote Cope coordinator for the Mid-Hudson area. Well, I think that the retirees' contributions to Vote Cope are extremely important, not only for what they allow NYSUT to be able to do in affecting legislation, but they also are a link into the in-service local. In Retiree Council 13, we have really formed a very cohesive team that I think has done a really remarkable job in getting the message out to the 5,000 to 7,000 retirees that are in the Mid-Hudson area, and that without NYSUT, a large number of things that we consider to be a given would no longer be available to us. It's always special when you're acknowledged by your peers and your coworkers for a particular award. But rarely does that reward reflect the action of any one individual. There's a large number of people that were critical to accomplishing what I accomplished, starting back in the Red Hook Faculty Association days and negotiations with Jan Scriber and Phil Dudley and Tom Florio. Lynn Costello was kind of the apostle of Vote Cope in those days. Later on, I had great help from my friend Pat McCarthy, who helped us make the Mid-Hudson region's Vote Cope and political action much more effective. And the people who came after me in the union, Eleanor Friary and Patty Metzner, carrying on the traditions that we had started, Ann Harrison and Pat Cooney in the Mid-Hudson Regional Office, and Linda Herron and all the other people in the NYSUT Legislative Department who put up with my constant badgering and requests for information. All of those people were integral to the successes and to the work that I was able to do, and to the work for which I'm being honored today. I think it's important to realize that none of us can really function as an individual in this complicated society. NYSUT I see as a key part of that process. Its ability to bring different people from different walks of life across the state together to accomplish fair contracts, good legislation, and a healthy work environment are really what unions are all about. And to be a small part of that, to contribute it in some way, gives me great joy. The award just simply transcends that.